right, well, give Karl his intro and let's go.
It's showtime.
All right, how's it going, Karl?
Oh, fantastic. I can't wait to talk Howard Stern with you. This is very exciting.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're all up to speed on the family emergency that has kept him off the air today.
Fake! I'm actually not. What's the latest?
I don't know anything about it.
There's
I just read
speculation.
There was a story I read that said there was a family emergency. It just seemed like a real afterthought, though, because I read another story earlier that just said, it's been moved to September 8th.
Well, they acted like it was because his mom has been ill, but I'm like, okay, that's a week, so you're going to get, she's going to be miraculously cured in a week?
There's an insider who sends me a lot of good information, and he messaged me saying that one of Beth Stern's cat died.
Oh.
I've heard that from other people.
It's pretty serious.
That makes more sense than his mom.
They only have about 50 more.
I mean, I wouldn't go a week with that, but I could see that being a big bummer in that household.
Yeah, I think he'd be back tomorrow, though, instead of moving the date. Howard,
Right.
he never misses work, Karl. You know that.
Did you guys play that promo they played this morning when he was supposed to be live?
No, I figured you'd
On your
play
show
it.
yet? All right. Yeah, Mark, do you have that
Yep.
queued up? So my buddy Christian Blatt gets up at 4 a.m. He lives out in LA. He's up at 4 a.m. ready to listen to Stern's Triumphant Return. We're going to cover on who are these broadcasters today. And so I get up early too, and I turn it on, not as early as him, obviously, I live on the East Coast. And I turn it on, and I'm like, wait, George Takei is singing show tunes about his birthday? This is the big triumphant return to the Stern Show. So yeah, I get a text from Christian. He's just like, oh yeah. This is the promo they played this morning.
Controversy swirls around the Howard Stern Show.
He's not retiring. He got fired.
Howard Stern Show may be coming to an end.
Was Howard Stern dismissed, fired, let go by Sirius XM? Was Howard Stern too expensive, too political? What is going on? Today was the day to answer all questions, and yet the controversy continues.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Howard Stern.
Howard Stern will now speak Monday.
Are you kidding?
Howard 100.
What the F is going on here?
Not working.
Pathetic. They had to put that together very quickly. I did like that Robin drop because, yeah, what the fuck is going on here? That's crazy.
He's had one sick day in like 40 years. I remember.
It's so professional. They've been building up to this thing. And the fact that they couldn't cover it up with, he's holding out for a better contract negotiation or something to spin this to make it seem more interesting.
Also, to let us know this morning when the show starts, I mean, wouldn't they have known yesterday, the day before yesterday, or something like that? It just seems terrible. Just
wasn't there an article, I think maybe it was in Brandon's Prep, that said that the staff got an email late last night that this wasn't going to happen, and Howard tried to smooth it over like everything's cool, but we got to wait till next week.
You know what? Not everything is not cool unless he comes back and says, hey, you know what? I'm feeling my asshole mojo from 2005. I'm back! That is the only thing that's going to make it cool.
He won't be able to pull that off either.
It'd be interesting if he tried. He's not going to. I mean, we know he's not going to do that. But
yeah, if he came on, all right, here, this is the way to do it. If he came on and started playing clips of Rosie O'Donnell talking about how the shooter in Minnesota was MAGA and just started crushing her, I'd be like, holy shit, we're back. Let's go.
And the Sibian was back.
I don't need the Sibian.
But why not? He wouldn't lose doing that. I mean, that'd be a home run. That doesn't. I mean, I guess just not that kind of guy now.
Karl's not a Sibian fan?
No, that had its time. I'm over it. I don't.
What are you mature?
Are you gay or something?
Yeah. What are you gay?
Just come out. Jesus.
I compartmentalize my entertainment, listening.
Does that
to
shirt
my
come with a cock?
Orgasming.
Did you hear that, Karl?
Yes. There's your gay.
Oh,
there's your gay joke.
Did you hear the improved joke though? Roberto actually came up with this. Does that shirt come with AIDS?
That's a much better joke.
That was a much better joke.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We actually played a clip. Someone brought this up to my attention that there was a guest on the Stephanie Miller show from 2015 who made a very similar joke about a gay shirt. So I think that joke was actually ripped off. But worse than that, John only remembered it because he's watching clips of me talking about Stephanie Miller.
I cannot believe how many times you have busted him for stealing jokes. I mean, I was talking about Jim and them who do Corey Feldman all the time. Like, they know the next words coming out of Corey's mouth before he does, and you're turning into the same thing.
Oh, for sure. I've been studying John for so long now, and we've been going through different eras and stuff. So I always know, like, we've played games on the show before where a interviewer will ask John a question, and I'll pause it and just go, all right, what's this anecdote he's going to throw out there? And go around the room. Is it fifth grade report card? Is it, Howard Stern giving him a compliment? Was it dinner with Ozzy Osbourne? It's always one of those things.
Or he made someone laugh.
Yep. Obama. He made Obama laugh.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
So, okay. He's back doing his show again. I guess he's done, but there's a ton of material now. What are you treating us to today, Earl?
Okay, so Stuttering John came back big time. It started with him just doing a political show and go with a blank screen, then another episode where he wasn't really talking about anything. And then he got right back into it. He's full on in the Dabbleverse. He's mixing it up with all the different characters. The only people he's not talking about are Shuley and me, unfortunately, because that would be the interesting thing to talk about, considering there's a frivolous lawsuit that's going on right now, but whatever. He doesn't want to talk about that. And good news, Drew. So I pulled some clips from his show on Sunday, the 31st, where he said, this is my last show ever.
Oh,
he was back today.
He was back today?
He was back today. Took one day off.
God, I thought it would take longer than a couple days.
I did too. I thought he'd want to tease us a little bit, but I think he's seeing this super chat money come in again. And he has no other way to make money. So he's doing that.
I think, did I hear you guys predicting he'd be back yesterday or today?
We were on Dabble Point last night. And someone said today he would come back. I said sometime this month. I was way off.
Wow. Okay, so what's he talking about?
Okay, on the show on Sunday, he doesn't have a guest. Clay Dabbler didn't get back to him. He's waiting for someone to pop on. So he starts explaining how talented he is at broadcasting and all the knowledge that he has and all the different topics that he could go through and put on an entertaining show. So clip 17, we're going to hear about that.
I am almost sad that I even engaged in it at all, because it's not anything that I need to do. I'm way, way above it. And that's fact check. You know, there is no need for me to have to do that. I could do a show about anything. I could talk film.
It'll do equally as bad.
At length. I can talk TV shows at length. I can talk music.
James Bond girls.
At length. Because I'm skilled at all areas. I can talk radio. I mean, there's so much that I can talk about.
Why don't you do it? We've never heard it.
I can't say the same for anybody else.
Ooh.
That thing about, let's talk about the best Bond girl of all time. Is like, that is the most hack morning radio shit from like 2000.
Pussy galore.
Yeah, he was scrolling through a listicle. So he's going on the show, What's Bugging Me About Hollywood? He's talking about the hottest Bond girls. And he doesn't watch the newer movies, so he's like, I don't know who that is. I've never heard of this person.
He mispronounced Ursula Andress's name.
It's crazy.
Oh, boy. How did he mispronounce it, Drew?
Ursula. Ursula, I
Andres.
think. It was like, what the...
I do want to point out, too, for those listening, that on the screen while he was talking, it has the crawl on the bottom of StreamYard says, John will not read or put up any Dabbleverse-related posts. Management. Management. What management? What a turd.
Okay, so we can do these great shows.
He reads all the super chats, unless they're about the lawsuit. Those are the only ones that he's actually not reading.
It's a decree from management.
But if he can do all these great shows about all these topics, why doesn't he do it? Because he doesn't.
No, Drew, you're wrong. Because after he tells us he could talk about anything and make it compelling and interesting, he decides, in my next clip here, to talk about his fantasy football draft.
Oh, God.
Oh, cool.
Nobody wants to hear about a team. Ugh.
So let's see how I did on my draft. Let's see my grade. My first pick was Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, no, mine too.
That
He's
was
going
my
down.
first pick. So here we go. Let's see what my grade was. Oh, I don't think they.
This is riveting.
This is compelling, I got to say.
Oh, they haven't graded me yet. Oh, wait, maybe I'm not logged in.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Yeah, I'm logged in.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Let me see.
It's worth waiting for, I know. There's going to be a huge payoff.
Back here.
I mean, I can tell you what mine graded out. I don't have to look it up.
Fantasy.
What'd you get, Mark?
B+.
I got a C.
I was very mad. What a turd. Did he ever find it?
So he does. He does find it, and there's a reason why he's really excited to share this with us, because I could tell that Brandon wasn't all that stoked about his C. You know, he's not coming to the show with that kind of stuff.
No.
But if the platform that you use said, "Hey, great job, Brandon, you put together a really good draft," it'd probably be in your prep, right?
Yeah, I would have brought up. If I got an A+, I would have brought it up, but I haven't.
I can't think of anything more dreadful than hearing about someone else's fantasy football team. Brand was banned from speaking about it at one point.
No, because no one wants to hear it.
God.
They're like your children. Everybody loves talking about their own children, but nobody wants to hear about someone else's kids.
You're not a general manager. Stop.
Yeah.
All right, clip 19. He does finally find his grade and rubs it in our faces.
Oh boy!
Excellent.
My draft grade was my draft grade was an A. Is that an A plus? A plus, I believe.
He's shocked by it.
No, he clicks view report
A
card.
plus. The Duke.
Watch
with
this. He
the
times the
A
second
plus.
He keeps going to that page and
Fucking
shows the
A.
A+ come out and like animated.
He always wins.
Unbelievable.
You're
Look,
right.
What can I say?
The dickheads.
He keeps clicking on
The dickheads is my team.
Yeah, perfect.
And the dickheads draft report card is pretty damn good.
That is a really subtle joke there. It's fucking hilarious.
How does he always win? I don't get it.
Dude, this man is so desperate for a win. He's showing off his A+ from Yahoo Sports at his fantasy draft. And I just want to point something out. I think a lot of your listeners will know this, and I'm sure Brandon was not upset about getting a C, because Yahoo has their list of who they think are the top players.
Sure.
And so if you pick the guy they think should be picked next,
Every
they
time.
give you a good grade,
Yep.
which means you don't have any strategy at all. You're just going in and picking the guy that's high up on
next
the
highest.
list
Yep.
when it's your turn.
Yep.
It means you suck at drafting if you get an A+, because it
Mhm.
means you think Yahoo knows what the hell they're talking about.
And they
And they don't.
They don't know.
They
Nobody knows.
Yeah, right. That's also a dumb thing, just to even give a grade. Like when they do that with the real draft, like, oh, who had the best first round? Like,
Yeah.
nobody thought Josh Allen should have been traded up for to get in the 7th pick.
Yeah.
All right, so shut up, everyone.
I'll tell you in 2 years who had the best draft. I'll tell John after the season's over. Then we can find out about John's team.
By the
Sorry,
way,
so-
what a clever fantasy name he has, the Dickheads. That's really cool.
Get it?
Yeah.
So this gets even more pathetic because what
Impossible.
happens, and Drew, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but after you get done with your draft, AI will write up a little recap of who you picked and what worked and what was good and what wasn't good.
Yeah.
And John reads this as if it's like a person patting him on the back.
Dickhead strut into the draft like a rock star, snagging an A plus that would make even the toughest critics nod in approval. With a projected record of 10-4, 10-4, good buddy. That's my birthday. This team is not just aiming for the playoffs; they're gunning for the top spot. Drafting from the 5th position, they managed to pull off some impressive moves.
All right.
Brandon, you didn't share your AI description with us. What's the matter?
I didn't, because mine was snarky. They told me I was going to lose everything.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
This is next level pathetic.
Yeah.
That John feels like he needs to share this with us to like rub it in our faces that Yahoo said he did a good job on something.
An NFL general manager would not read something like that out loud, ever.
I really hope Brett Holmes does that next year, stands at the podium and just reads what people wrote about his draft.
John's reading this like this is like a child would fall for this.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, the website said I did a really good thing. Now, the website kind of wants you to enjoy using their site and using their platform for fantasy. So, yeah.
You know
it's
what
gonna
reminds me of?
say nice things.
It reminds me of the Elvis fan detector I went through when I went to visit Elvis's plane when I was at Graceland. And if you go through and you're a fan, it goes, or it goes bing, and it goes bing when I'm there. Oh my God, I'm a fan. Did you hear that?
Why else would you be there?
It reminds me of Randy Marsh using ChatGPT
That's
for
right,
his
yeah.
business plan. It's not so, well, you're really creative and you'll probably got this, so go
You're
for
awesome.
it. I actually, because I was watching John read this, I went to ChatGPT and asked if the host of WATP is a good podcast. So I thought that'd be a funny thing to like brag about and read on the show. Turns out that was a really bad idea because I tell people to shit on us in the comments section.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't thinking full ahead to AI.
I'm so sorry. Well, we should start asking GPT some questions about Stuttering John.
Oh.
That's a good idea. All right, well, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. My clip 21, there was some downside here.
But not everything was sunshine and rainbows. It was a slight hiccup with a pick that might raise a few eyebrows. I know which one he's going to say. Landing at 92 when the ADP was 101. However, the second toughest schedule looming, the Dickheads will need to keep their game faces on with only one player on bye week 14. They're set to dominate the competition. Buckle up, folks, because the Dickheads is ready to take the league by storm. Best draft pick, Sam Laporta.
Sound like he was struggling with Sam's name a little bit.
Did you hear him call the AI he? Yeah. Oh, I know what he's going to say here. He really thinks this is real.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is a man who's lonely and has no friends.
Exactly. That's why he thinks it's real.
Going, like, oh, I know he's gonna bust my chops on this one, guys.
If he goes, one thing we know, if his fantasy football team is successful, he will not be able to stay offline for long because he'll have to brag about it.
Oh yeah, I'll be riveted with that. I hope that content comes out every Monday.
Well, we could
hear about his matchup.
Root for his team so he'll stay online, I guess. But I'm still
pick a good fantasy team.
I'm still stuck on him saying that he can handle any topic and fascinate people because aren't his YouTube subs stuck at like 20,000 for the last 5 years?
Oh, yeah. No, the only reason anyone watches John is to laugh at him. Most people watch John through Shuley and me.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't realize that views kind of tell you a little bit of a story.
He lies to himself. He gaslights himself. There was a time, it's so funny, he was on with Spectrum back when he was living in Canoga Park. In the Valley in LA, and he was on because he was having internet problems. And on the phone call, he's streaming as he's doing that. He's telling the customer support person that he has millions of listeners. You got to get this fixed. I'm streaming to millions of people. It's just like
as if they care too.
But it's an insane thing to say to a customer support person, but also it's an insane thing to say out loud to the audience that's watching you. We know.
But he believes that, right? I mean, he believes there's millions of people listening. If you add up my subs and Carl's subs and Shuley.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a delusion there where he can do the math and figure it out somehow, some way.
Well, don't forget he's probably really bad at math.
Well, I don't know about that. He taught sixth grade
right.
algebra.
Yeah.
If he made it clear that it was a phony phone or he was like fucking with the guy and acting like Mr. Big Stuff, but we know he was serious.
No, he was pissed. Yeah. No. It was not a joke. He was angry they didn't get it fixed faster. All right. I know what you're thinking, Drew. We heard about the recap. We heard about his grade, but can he please go in and list every single guy he drafted?
I need to know the roster. I do.
Christian
McCaffrey,
yeah.
Drake London, Lamar Jackson was my third, Terry McLaurin, my fourth, Tony Pollard, my fifth, Sam Laporta, the tight end, my sixth, Rome, Odunes, seventh, Raylan at the eighth, but I need a backup running back. Jacoby Myers, Justin Herbert, my backup quarterback, Dallas Goedert, my backup tight end.
Goddard.
Doesn't know anything that he's talking about. Who cares who your backup tight end is? By the way, you shouldn't draft a backup tight end.
Never, no.
It's unnecessary. But anyway, he's an idiot. My favorite clip from this whole segment he did talking about his fantasy team is this final one we have where he talks about which kicker he took and why.
Oh, boy.
And of course, Young Ho Koo was my kicker.
No.
It was between him and Tyler Bass. And I ain't picking any loser Bills. So there we have it.
What a shot, Carl.
Wow, Carl.
I am living rent-free. If he's thinking about me and the fact that I'm a Bills fan while he's drafting his fantasy team.
He hates everything Buffalo now.
You didn't feel the full brunt of that, Carl? Come on.
No, the Bills are actually a really good team with a good offense.
You should draft as many as you can. Yeah. No shit.
I think it hurt a little bit.
Like, I didn't take any Giants on my fantasy team just because the Giants suck.
Yeah,
not because John's a Giants fan.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What a turd.
Isn't that funny?
It's just such terrible content. I mean, if he wasn't doing it, it's fascinating when he does it because it's so horribly bad and he thinks it's so great. But holy shit. I just can't believe...
I did speed that up 2x.
Yeah,
I know. I just wanted to demonstrate how boring this guy is. He doesn't even say, here was my strategy. I decided to go with a running back in the first round because I knew I'd get a receiver with the third. Like, anything give some type of context to it. Just list the guy's name and pronounces their names wrong.
Well, it's just because, I picked him. That's interestingly enough. That's interesting enough because I'm Stuttering John.
After all, I got an A+. That guy gave me an A+. He looked over my whole roster.
And I'm a guy I've listened to hours of fantasy football talk shows. I mean, I don't do it so much anymore, but for a long time there, I was riveted by the analysis and mock drafts and all this kind of stuff, and John just sucks at it.
No, there are fantasy football shows that draw tons and tons of people, but he did not do any good expounding on what he was doing or strategy.
No, but it says that I came in like a rock star with the draft pick.
The dickheads are headed for a good season.
What a loser.
Did you hear that guy? The dickheads are going to go 10-4. Oh, man.
All right. Well, we're going to have more Stuttering John on WATP tomorrow because, like I said, he's back doing a show today. And apparently he was making fun of Anthony Cumia's show.
Oh.
So we'll be checking that out. Let's see how good a job John does at clowning Anthony.
I can't wait. I'm on pins and needles.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do you want to talk Stephen Baldwin?
Yeah, you brought one bad movie to my attention, and we talked about it that one week, maybe a couple months ago. I was fascinated by it because I went back in and watched a couple other episodes, and he is a horrible podcast host. Did you get to hear the actual intro on iTunes, Carl, of the non-video version, the actual podcast?
No, I just had the stuff from YouTube.
Okay. They do the pre-talk, which is so stupid. Who wants to hear 3 minutes of talk about what's going to happen which you already recorded?
Especially because nothing happens.
No, it was just killing time, just dumb. Then he plays a theme song, like an AI theme song for One Bad Movie, and then the theme song ends, and then you hear two people off mic, like far away. And they get closer, then they get further away, then they get closer, and he announces, Denise is here, and we're doing, and I have some incident with his dog, but it was just like, how could you fucking edit it like that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the editing is terrible on YouTube as well. So they put out 2 videos that are little previews or segments from the audio podcast that you can check out. So he's got Denise Richards on the show, and this is before she got a divorce again. So we'll talk about that. But also, even on the YouTube video, it starts mid-sentence.
Yes.
My clip number 1, like, there's no context to this at all.
No, and he doesn't brief the guest at all either. The guest seems to have no idea what's going on.
And I did fix the audio because the audio's garbage.
Thank you.
Hang on. Here we go.
Which is Denise's name. D. Richards. That's hot.
I took a photo of it.
That's hot.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all. Steve Baldwin here with D. Richards. Let's do this. Denise Richards, oh my dang.
So he's got a clapperboard, and apparently they put a piece of tape on it, wrote D. Richards on the clapperboard, and that's hot, and she took a photo of it. These are movie stars. What's going on?
Carl, he's the worst podcaster. He's just horrible. He can't tell a story. He tells way too many details that you don't need. He thinks he's really funny. He's boring her at one point. He starts talking to the guy that's off mic. They're having a conversation. It's just, he's just awful. He's an awful.
I have all those examples. Also, he goes on and on about Charlie Sheen, which of course is Denise Richards' ex-husband.
And she did not want that story told. She was like, oh, you could tell she was cringing like crazy through the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. She stops being on the show, and he just talks about Charlie Sheen for like 7 minutes straight. But let's start with this awkward start that they have here between the two of them. And, of course, producer Jared has to confirm how to start the show.
I can't believe you're here on One Bad Movie. I have to ask, right, Jared? Right, producer Jared?
Yes.
Do I have to say, hey, everybody, welcome to One Bad Movie? And Denise Richards, what's your one bad movie?
Only one?
Oh
my God.
The Easy Laugh Factory is back.
Stuff, huh?
That's most guests say that, by the way.
Of course. And it's so ridiculous. I can't believe you're here. It's like, all right, act like you've been there before. You're freaking Stephen Baldwin.
No, he's super. He's way too confident. And there's no reason for him to be confident. He's terrible at this.
I know. I mean, his daughter's way more famous than he is. Way richer than he is, too.
Carl, did you happen to catch the line where he said, yeah, Alex started out in movies and we follow, but not at the same success necessarily? It's like, not at the same necessarily.
Not close.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he was comparing himself to Charlie and Emilio. Like, yeah, we were brothers too, coming into Hollywood and doing our thing. Just like, yeah, it's very different.
Very.
It's very different than Charlie and your brother Alec. You'll notice that, like you said, there's no coaching. So Denise Richards, I don't know how these Hollywood celebrities don't understand how microphones work. She's mumbling nowhere near the microphone. And so thankfully, Jared, who works his ass off on the show, and it still sucks, has to explain to her, they're like, yeah, if you're going to talk, you can talk into the mic. That'd be great.
This is no disrespect to the people involved
Sure.
with the movie.
Because I had a similar.
Right in there. Yeah. Is that better?
No, don't edit or anything.
Just perfect. He wants to get the audio is important.
Yeah. I hope so. It's a podcast, right?
Good answer.
By the way, does she sound like she smokes 4 packs a day? I mean,
not hot, does she?
Far be it from me to talk, but she really sounds like a heavy smoker.
All right, so it's interesting that she doesn't know that the show, she needs to talk into a microphone and actually explain what's going on. And so she figures that out, and then Steven just starts talking to someone else altogether after she finally figures out how to talk into a microphone.
Is that good?
That's great.
Okay. Okay, so when you first told me
Lucy?
about this,
Lucy,
Steven.
is Aaron is he really big and strong? He's a big, strong guy. I don't stand a chance in the future, even being like a first cousin. Nothing, right? Nothing. No, go ahead. You were saying your first movie.
What?
Did you
Okay,
follow what was going
I
on there?
think I know. He's making a joke about her husband, Aaron, who she's not divorcing, by the way. They're in a
Right.
horrible, ugly divorce. But there's no context at all.
No. So she fixes her microphone, and then he immediately, I believe, was hitting on her by saying, like, can I take her husband?
Yeah.
Is he a big, strong guy? So I think he was saying that she's hot and he wants to fuck her.
He has incredible. I wish I had his confidence. If I had his confidence, I would. There's no telling where I could go.
You'd have AIDS.
No, it's misguided, Drew.
I
You
know,
don't
I
want
know.
misguided confidence. It's very bad to have that. But to your point before, do you know how long the audio version of this show was?
I want to say it was about 45 minutes.
Okay. So they put out about 18 minutes or so on YouTube. There's 2 different videos. And they leave in so many things that should be edited out, like fixing the microphone. What's the point of that?
Did you notice when they're watching clips how they don't show us the clips? They just look at them. We watch them watching the clips.
Yep. We watch them watch that. In fact, that's going to come up in just a minute because they're discussing Denise's very first movie, Tammy and the T-Rex. And so she's talking about how she had to ride this dinosaur. And Steven tries to figure out what type of dinosaur she would have ridden in the movie Tammy and the T-Rex.
T-Rex, yeah. Come on, Baldwin.
And then at one point I had to ride on the back of the dinosaur.
No, was it like a Bronto? What do you call that, John? What is it? Like, yeah, a Bronto.
Oh, yeah.
T-Rex?
So, yeah, he was a
Oh,
T-Rex.
you got it there.
Okay.
Oh, let's roll a clip.
See?
You want to look at a clip?
Oh my God, what an idiot. What a
Tammy and the
moron.
T-Rex. What was it, like a brontosaurus?
What a moron.
He's trying to get laid, isn't he?
Did you see the childlike wonderment when he's like, we have a clip? Wow, let's play the clip, everyone.
That's him thinking like, I can't believe how good we are. Of course, we
Right.
can't see the clip.
Producer actually produced something, so he's very excited about that.
There he is. Look how shocked he is. There's a clip.
Oh my God.
Okay, so she's discussing this movie, Tammy and the T-Rex, and the riding the dinosaur story. This is insane right here because Steven does not listen to his guest at all. And I've demonstrated that in clip 6.
When I'm riding on the dinosaur and there's like this glow in the background, there's actually a horrible fire in Calabasas. And we were on Mulholland in Calabasas. And I'm like, and everyone's being evacuated and stuff. And I'm on the back of this damn thing and it's on wheels and shit. And
you're filming.
12 seconds later.
And see the fire? The smoke? That's
Wow, show that again. Is that the real fire they used in the
Yeah.
background?
No, the fire was for real, and we were filming, and
Oh my Lord.
What are you not understanding? There was a fire. That's why it's glowing in the background.
No, he's so stupid.
Does he think that they started a wildfire just for the effect for the movie so it would look cool?
She explained it very well.
Yes, she explained that they wanted to evacuate, and it was her first movie, and she was scared. It's like, should we be evacuating? And she explains all of this, and he's just like, oh my gosh, look at how bright it is behind you when you're riding that dinosaur.
And I listened to the iTunes version, and he said something on there. I don't think it was on the video, or maybe they didn't get that far. He said something like, oh boy, the dinosaurs could have been extinct again. I'm like,
oh yeah, I have that. Clip number 7.
okay.
He tries to figure out what the joke should be for this.
And they wanted to get the shot. And so
I mean, really,
that's
sadly, the
real
joke
fire.
there is like, hey guys, like fire and stuff
know.
apparently may have caused the extinction of these guys in the first place.
Right?
no,
Let's not do it again.
that's not what happened. Wasn't an asteroid?
You think it was fire and stuff? True.
I believe there was an asteroid, and there was like a global winter.
No, there was a dinosaur who figured out how to rub sticks together, and things got out of control.
I think most kids know this. Kids.
It's so stupid.
But why
He
would
really
you
is a
say
dumb
that?
guy.
Why would you say that if you didn't know for sure? And he didn't know for sure. That's what I mean. He has so much bravado. God, I wish I had his confidence.
Because he was looking for the joke. He's trying to be entertaining. He is mindless, this man.
He is.
And so after they're talking about Tammy and the T-Rex, a movie which, by the way, I have seen.
Oh.
Paul Walker plays the boyfriend.
She
I
looks.
just like bad movies. So.
Carl, the picture. She looks so young in that picture they showed.
She's a little kid in it.
Wow.
So after they play that, which of course we don't really see the clip, they just have a still of it on there. For some reason,
But we see them seeing the clip, which is cool.
yeah. For some reason, Steven goes, "Oh, you got to see this clip from Harpies, a movie that I made." And so this is us watching them watch the clip of track 8.
So you did this in 2007?
I have no idea when I did
Yeah, I
this.
did no
have
prep.
recollection of ever doing this. Watch the special effects. It's these demon angel chicks that I have to fight against. Look at Denise's face right now. I love it. I've got Denise giggling.
Okay, I think I have you beat.
What?
Me on a plastic dinosaur.
Oh my
Carl, I think he thinks he's this close to getting blown. I really do. He
He's
really
trying.
thinks he's winning her over.
Yeah, he's definitely trying. But the idea that he immediately had to like make her watch a clip of him in a bad movie,
Yeah, and
to, like
then
one upper for some reason.
he doesn't know what year it is. I mean, he doesn't prep anything. There's no prep. He doesn't even know his own movies or hers.
Yes, she was right, but I looked it up. It was 2007. How does she know that?
Well, you think if he's going to bring it up, he would have maybe looked at it a little bit before or read up on it.
No. That would be way too much work. By the way, this video that we were just watching has 60,000 views. The other video is called Partying with Sylvester Stallone and Charlie Sheen. This one has 81,000 views. So not bad. It's been up there for a while, but still.
I had to watch the second one after I watched the first one. He's so bad, it made me want to kind of watch it.
Yeah, so clip number 9, there's just terrible communication skills from both parties. And I think what we're seeing here is that Denise decides she better take over the conversation or else it's not going to happen.
Okay, can I just talk about anything?
You could. It's your show.
I like that. That was
You
fun.
could talk about whatever you want.
So you were going to ask some other folks
Oh
to
wait,
say
can
hi.
I say something really quick?
Anything, please.
So
shout-outs,
my
please.
daughter got the Haley nails the other day.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
No, so I guess your daughter has this donut glazed nails
I don't
that
talk to
all
her.
these girls are getting. I'm sure you've heard that, right?
Yes, yeah.
Isn't that cute?
That's how much Steven's flailing that she's like, all right, listen, I can tell you a story about your daughter and my daughter and, the nails that she bought,
yeah.
the product
And
or whatever it was.
He did not know that. He said he did,
No.
but he didn't.
No, instead, he goes, oh, I know something that my daughter made. She has a smoothie. This is my clip number 10.
The donut.
Well, she's got a
glazed-
smoothie.
She has a smoothie.
She has
too.
a smoothie at Erewhon.
Isn't that funny? My daughter had the smoothie too. She did the Haley smoothie.
Yeah.
It's like
And-
$500 for the smoothie.
It's I've only had 3, and it's been out for about 2 years. That'll tell you what the price point is, people.
He thinks he's getting laid. I'm telling you. He thinks he's cool.
If he had 3 smoothies over 2 years, I'm going to do a little Drew math here. That means that his smoothie budget on an annual basis is $30.
Well, remember, he had, what was the scene that he heard about 100 times in the last 30 years, he said last time? Was it the
Biodome?
Free Mahi Mahi?
Yeah. Free Mahi Mahi.
Free Mahi Mahi. He said, I must have heard about it 100 times. In 30 years, which is like 3 1/3 times a year.
No.
Which is a weird amount to be reminded of something that you're reminded of all the time. That's
also
not all the
odd
time.
to talk about your daughter's smoothie and immediately complain about the price point. I'm sure Haley doesn't love that.
Not to mention, it's just the most boring conversation. It should be edited out.
No, this conversation is literally what should have happened before they started the show. Like, get caught up. Your daughter is a fan of his daughter and does this thing and that thing, and talk about what nails she got. Because they go on and on about all the stuff that Haley's up to and all the stuff that she's accomplished. Like, it's neither here nor there. Are we talking about bad movies? Are you talking about your friendship? Talking about anything other than this?
Daughter doesn't make movies. What happened to me as I was watching this is horrible because I don't really have any strong feelings about Denise. I started to feel, because he's so dumb, she started seeming dumber to me just for being in the conversation with him.
She's not the smartest.
No, she's not.
She's not the smartest.
But he doesn't help her at all.
No, in fact, the conversation then shifts to he wants to talk about Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
And it's so awkward. And so there's a bunch of clips here where he starts talking about Charlie Sheen, and you see her shut down more and more, starting with number 11.
You were going to talk to some people about one bad movie.
Yes.
So you were going to talk to your ex-husband. Yeah. Can we talk about your ex-husband?
You can ask me anything you want.
Because I know him a little bit. I visited his house once in Malibu.
Yeah, I told him about this, and he's doing his a documentary on his life. And
Is he really?
Yeah.
Can I be in it?
If he wants to, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would love.
I don't want him on this show anymore. I just want to be in his documentary.
But I said to him, "Why don't you do?" And he's like, "Oh, I gotta wait and see until that comes
Whatever,
out."
yeah, Charlie,
but
listen.
whatever. I think he should just do it anyway.
Oh man.
Why would you be in his documentary? That's dumb.
It also reeks
You
of
have no place in it.
desperation.
They don't know each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna find that out. The fact that he goes, "Oh, can I be in it?" Like, what's Denise?
It's
supposed to
not
say?
a
Like,
movie. It's about his life.
I'm not producing it.
It's not a role. There's no roles available. It's a documentary, you fucking idiot.
Wow, winning.
What a weird conversation, though, that obviously happened where he's like, "Oh, Denise, you're going to do the show. That's great. Hey, can you talk to Charlie? I'd love to get him on the show, too." It's just like, I'm not his publicist. Why? Why am I doing this?
No, it's really awkward. It's
very awkward.
I don't think he knows any better. I really don't. He's just really not too bright.
It gets worse and worse, too. So after saying, like, "Oh, can I be in his doc?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." Clip number 12, he admits he's never really hung out with Charlie before.
So I never hung out with Charlie. I seen him around a couple of events. We did the Planet Hollywood stuff, which was very
that'd be great in the doc.
interplanetary and quite Hollywood. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it right there.
What?
Huh? Guess
You're not following that,
right?
Mark? You didn't?
No, I'm
pick up what
totally
he was putting
lost.
down right there?
Yeah.
Well, I have some good news for you.
Okay, great.
Because in my clip 13, it's going to get a little weirder than that.
No.
I'll just put it this way. Thank you, Sylvester Stallone, for whispering in my ear one time at a Planet Hollywood event so that I wouldn't take the wrong kung fu lessons, if you know what I'm saying. Subliminally, a lot of people are going to get that. Anyway, I'll tell you after the show. I can't say it now.
Well, what's the point?
Apparently, no one ever cuts him off, tells him he's being stupid, nothing. I mean, it's just brain to mouth.
Please explain it.
Brandon, can you explain the wrong kung fu lesson?
I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about there.
Nobody does.
No.
Denise
What
has
are we
no
talking
idea. Jared,
about?
the producer, has no idea. So I think he feels compelled to finally explain this, which is nice. Because if he had just left it there, I'd be like, what's going on? And you can see that Denise is completely lost on this. Clip 14, he explains what he means.
The story takes way too long,
I'm
too.
just going, what do you mean? Like cocaine? Like, what are you talking about? And he goes, "No, that guy wants to watch you bang his wife. So he does it all the time. So just be careful."
Is this guy Charlie?
No. No. Charlie doesn't know kung fu.
And it would have been wife
Charlie
number one.
doesn't
I'm
know
number two.
She thought Charlie was offering her up to be fucked by Stephen Baldwin for a second.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she think that? He goes, "Yeah, I only know him from Planet Hollywood." Which, by the way, fucking weird shit going on at Planet Hollywood. And then tells that story. She's like, "So you're saying Charlie Sheen?" He's like, "Oh, no. Someone completely different." Then
Wow.
No,
why'd you bring it up?
how could you follow the story? But what a weird thing that was just an odd thing to take place.
Yeah, he does. It goes on and on where he's all excited because he's a young guy and he's meeting, these Hollywood celebrities, and Sylvester Stallone's just like, "Hey, man, watch it. You know, there's some weirdos out there. So, I mean, he told you every detail except for who the person was.
Yes.
Finally got around to it. So then he tells this story about the one time he's over at Charlie Sheen's house. I don't think Charlie Sheen was home at the time, but apparently Charlie had or has a huge weapons collection. He's got some pretty cool shit. And so Steve was very excited to see that.
There's like a. This is like the greatest Charlie Sheen fantasy. A little boy from Massapequa could ever. This freaking vault door opens, dude, and it's guns everywhere. Dude, there had to be Johnny. Listen, he had 4 50 caliber Dashkas.
Yeah, talk to Johnny.
She's not even in the conversation. And this goes on for 5 or 6 minutes where he's just like gushing about Charlie Sheen and how cool he is. And the one time I went to his house and saw all these weapons. And Denise is just sitting there going, all right, so anyway,
making that face right there. Yeah.
Yes. So
Awkward.
he starts talking to him, and all I'm thinking of is, I have a feeling Charlie doesn't want this story told at all, and she definitely is totally bummed out by the story.
Yes, it seems like maybe not everything's on the up and up because there's talk of silencers and Charlie going out of the back and shooting into the
valley.
backwoods.
Yeah,
so
no.
it's like that's all illegal. I don't think you want to talk about that.
Yeah, I would think he would have signed an NDA when he left, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, he probably did. He's pretty brave. So, the last clip that I have on here, he's so excited about the guns that he's like a little kid talking about it. Thankfully, Jared, the producer, reminds him what show he's on.
Oh.
I know you've probably shot all the guns, you little fart.
No, I didn't, actually.
I have a clue.
Back to Tammy and the T-Rex.
Yeah. Back to Tammy the T-Rex.
She was so bummed out by that conversation. What in the world would make him think that she would have shot all those guns? And he went into great detail about all these armaments he has. There was no way. She was totally miserable.
Yeah, you could tell by her body language and her facial expression, she didn't want to talk about this at all. And all he wanted to do was talk about how cool her ex-husband is. Thank God the producer finally goes, yeah, so anyway, the show is called One Bad Movie. We're trying to talk about movies she was in that weren't very good.
Did he call her you little fart?
Yeah.
What?
Not good at flirting.
Wow.
He's not the best at it.
God, he's bizarre. Is that the last clip?
Mm-hmm. That is.
Yeah, I was so excited when you found this show. I started watching other episodes. I was like, God, this might be fun for September 12th at the Magic Bag. I'm not entirely sold. We have many, many options to bring to the table.
We'll take a look. I am very much looking forward to that live show. I'll be in Villa Roma Resort this Friday.
Ooh.
I have a live show. Tickets are still available, WATPlive.com, if you want to come see us in the Catskills with Anthony Cumia and Adam Bush and a whole list of fun people. And then I just found out that apparently I'm also doing a WATP episode on Saturday during Chrissy Mayer's 48-hour live stream from the event.
48-hour live stream?
Yeah, I did this at the Content House last time where they just do a 48-hour live stream. People are up all night, and then it's people getting up in the morning, and it's just all day and all night live streaming. And so I'll be taking the 2 o'clock slot on that Saturday for some more WATP action.
Did you get some good amphetamines to stay up all night?
I bring them.
Okay.
I bring my own.
Magic Mind.
And then what's on Who These Podcasts tomorrow?
Well, I'm excited to check this out. We have a lot of things to cover, but one of them is, did you see on Club Random, Bill Maher just had Woody Allen on the show?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I watched a little bit of it.
What'd you think?
It's pretty weird.
Good.
It's
We're going to cover that.
I think you'll find some great clips.
Excellent. Yeah, we're going to cover that tomorrow on WATP. Of course, that'll be out Thursday for people who listen to the audio podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. But you can also watch it live or anytime thereafter on YouTube. We start at 5:30 Eastern on the WATP YouTube channel.
All right. Great stuff, Carl.
I will see you guys in less than 2 weeks. Just over a week.
10 days, right? Yeah.
You got
I'll be in on Thursday.
Oh, that's
right. Next week.
Sweet.
We got to hang out Thursday.
Yeah.
And then I'll be around on Saturday as well.
We'll set up a hang for Thursday. And, Friday will be great. Thanks, Carl.
Very cool. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
See ya.